Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. So we're going to go ahead and get right into this one, and it is going to be against Melzas, another random person offline. And as you can see, I am using the same team that I've been using the past couple of games, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at what they are using. Alright, so that looks to be a pretty strong, well-balanced team. Pretty interesting combination, actually. Some cool stuff you don't see a lot. So what do I want to lead with? I think I am just going to go with the Drampa on this one. Seems to match up pretty good against most of his team, and we'll see how that works out as he is still deciding. So definitely thinking about this one a little bit. So yeah, definitely taking a time to think about this, but there we go. So there he is, and he is going to lead with the Arcanine, actually, which is fine, as I do lead with the Drampa, of course. And he does get the Intimidate, lower my attack. Doesn't matter since I am a special attacker. So I think actually right out of the gate, I'm just going to go straight for the Choice Specs Draco Meteor max special attack, try and hit something as hard as I can with that. And see what he wants to leave in to take that attack. So he is definitely thinking about this one now. Turn one. Could definitely be an early momentum shift here if I could get a one-hit KO with that. So we will see if I can. That is what I'm hoping for. And he does stay in, actually, and nails me with an extreme speed. So that's only going to take me down by about a quarter. And then I actually missed the Draco Meteor, so that's actually really devastating. Just going to go for it again since I know I should be able to take more attacks from this thing. He actually goes for the play rough, so that sucks. But I do live with 19 HP in the red. Go for another Draco Meteor. Thankfully, I don't miss this one. And that is just going to obliterate this thing with the choice specs. So that is awesome. I am going to get that sharp special attack decrease, but I am able to get rid of the Arcanine early, dropping him to 5 Pokemon. So that is pretty nice, although I am pretty worse for wear with this thing. So we will see what he wants to bring in response. Alright, so he is going to go for the Rotom Wash. So, not really much of a point in trying to switch, save this thing, so I'm just going to stay in and do Draco Meteor again since I'm blocked in. He's just going to Volt Switch, and that is just going to take me out from that range and drop me down to 5 Pokemon as well. Only good thing about this is that he does have to show first since he does get the mandatory switch, so that will give me the opportunity to bring in whatever I want in response. So he's going to come in with the Cursula, actually. So what do I want to bring in response? You do have a couple of good options here. I think I am going to go for... Yeah, I think we're going to go for the Escavalier, good old Lancelot. So I'm just going to go for the knockoff here. It should do big damage to this thing, as well as get rid of the held item if he wants to stay in. So, actually not sure who's going to outspeed who, since both these Pokemon are pretty slow. Normally Escavalier's not outspeeding anything, but I believe Cursula is very slow as well, so we will find out. But he is definitely thinking about this one once again. Definitely taking his time with a lot of these moves. Try and think up. He actually does outspeed me, so that's unfortunate. He hits me with the Strength Sap, so that's going to cut my attack. It doesn't heal him, though, since he is at full HP, and the knockoff is going to do a ton of damage to that thing, knocking it into the red and tripping the Perish body, actually. So in 3 turns, I am going to faint if I don't switch out, actually. So and he does actually have that Gothitella that could trap me in, so I'm thinking I might actually want to get out of here and bring in a special attacker so that he Strength Sap is not going to do a whole lot. So I think actually the right man for the job here is going to be Lord Frieza, the Inteleon, so I'm going to do that. I don't want to get trapped in with that Perish body, as he is going to Strength Sap again, so hopefully that won't give him too much HP back. It's going to cut my attack, not going to matter since I am special, and that does put him back up to about 2/3. That's quite a bit. His own Perish count is going to fall to 2, so he's probably going to want to switch out pretty soon. I think I'm just going to play it safe here in Dark Pulse. He might stay in one more turn. And he does, so I'm going to hit him with a Dark Pulse here. And it is not quite enough to take this thing out, unfortunately. He's going to Giga Drain in return, so that sucks. That's going to knock me all the way down to my Focus Sash, but I do survive because of it, and that is going to give him a ton of HP back once again, back up to about 2/3 once again. And the Perish count is going to go to 1, so yeah, he's definitely going to have to switch out this turn if he wants to save this thing, which I think he does. So I think I'm definitely going to switch it up to Scald here. Torrent is activated since I have only 1 HP remaining. And depending on what he brings in, it could do some big damage. I doubt he'll stay in because he's guaranteed to faint if he does. So no, he actually does stay in, so that's really interesting. And he actually does survive the attack in the red, which allows him to set the Stealth Rock up, so that's unfortunate. And then he's just going to go down from the Perish body ability, so that was a little bit surprising. Don't know why he did that. He wouldn't just try to save it, but I guess he just decided getting the hazards up and weakening me was more important, so we'll see if that plays out for him. So now he is going to come in with the Rotom, and I should definitely outspeed this thing, but with only 1 HP I will definitely go down to an attack. I think I am just going to, I guess the best attack I have for this thing is Dark Pulse, so just going to try and get some chip damage on this thing before I go down. And going to take him down by about 1/4, and he is going to Hydro Pump me. So that is definitely going to finish my Inteleon off at this point and drop me down to 4 Pokemon. So what do I want to bring in return for this thing? I think I am going to go with the Gallade, good old Seto Kaiba. Since I am max special defense with Assault Vest, I can take any special attack. I'm going to take some Stealth Rock damage, though. We are tied up at 4 Pokemon apiece here, so what is he going to... I don't know if he's going to want to stay in here or not. I kind of doubt it. So even so, I don't really want to make any fancy risk here, so I'm just going to go for the close combat. as he actually does outspeed me, but he does miss the Hydro Pump, so that's nice, as I am going to nail him with a close combat in return, and that is going to take this thing out. It will cut my defenses, but that is okay. That's going to be it for the Rotom, and that is going to knock him down to 3 Pokemon, so that is pretty big for me. So getting rid of the Rotom is always great. And Gallade does look pretty good against most of what he has left, aside from one. So we'll see what he wants to do now in response. And so he is going to come in with that Gothitelle, which is kind of what I was anticipating, although he does have the Frisk to show him my Assault Vest, so no Arena Trap, so that's good. So I think that is still illegal, but people don't always play by the rules. But in any event, that is good, so I am definitely going to want to get out of here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and come in with the Escavalier, the Lancelot. So I'm going to get out with my defenses cut, don't want to stay in. So there it is, and I am going to take the Stealth Rock damage as he is going to foul play, so that's not good. I am max attack, but even so, not going to do a ton of damage to me since I am max HP as well, and I'm going to get some HP back with those leftovers. So I doubt he'll stay in here, but I think I'm just going to play it safe though and go for the knockoff. So if he does switch out, which indeed he does, I should be able to get rid of the held item again. So he's going to come in with the Machamp actually, and I'm going to hit him with that knockoff, and not going to do a ton of damage, but I'm going to get rid of that Room Service actually. Okay, that's interesting. So definitely some Trick Room tech on this team here, as I do get some HP back with the leftovers, and I could stay in and nail this thing with an Iron Head, but I don't know if I want to take that damage. But, well, you know what? I think I am just going to do it. I'm just going to hit him with the Iron Head and see how much damage I can get. He will get to attack me first, though. I believe he will definitely outspeed me, so he does, and he is going to hit me with the Dynamic Punch, so that's going to knock me all the way down to 21 HP in the red. I do get confused, of course. Mandatory, and hopefully I can break through, and I do break through the confusion with an Iron Head, and that will knock him down to about a quarter HP, so that's good, as I do regain some more HP with the leftovers. So got some good damage on this thing. That is what I needed. Gonna hit him with the Iron Head again, although if he does attack me I won't survive, but we'll see what happens. And no, he's just going to go for the Stone Edge, just in case I decided to switch. So that will be the end of the Escavalier. That will drop me down to 3 Pokemon, but that is okay. I think I am just going to go ahead and come in with, I guess really anything would do, but I think we'll just go with the Soccer Skin, the Cinderace, because I know I will definitely outspeed this thing, and I do take the Stealth Rock damage, but that's okay. Might as well, no reason not to go for the Pyro Ball. Just gonna do that, and hopefully I don't miss. That would be devastating. I doubt he'll want to try and save this, but I guess you never know. He is definitely thinking about it. So he is going to try and save the Machamp. That was a little surprising, but he's going to go into the Snorlax. He might have Thick Fat, who knows. But I'm going to go for the Pyro Ball. I do connect, so that's good. And that is going to do about a quarter almost, but I do get the burn, so that's pretty good. I do take the Life Orb recoil damage, as he does take the burn, so that is pretty important. I think I am just going to stay in here and go for the high jump kick. Hopefully I don't miss that. And I'm going to go for it, and I am going to miss, so that really sucks. So that's going to knock me down to 24 HP in the red, and he is just going to take me out with an Earthquake. So that is pretty devastating. And there you have it, folks. There's the high jump kick miss. So that does suck quite a lot. That is going to drop me down to just 2 Pokemon. So I'm going to come back in with the Gallade here. He does take more burn damage, so that's good. So I do still have the Gallade. Gonna take that Stealth Rock damage. And going to close combat here. I really don't have much of a choice. I have to. Hopefully he stays in, but he might try to switch to the Gothitelle, but we'll find out. But I guess I really can't afford to play around. I have to just try and make the power plays. Don't want to risk an over prediction at this stage in the game. Could definitely cost me since I am down. So he does stay in actually, and just gonna nail this thing with a close combat. And that is going to cut my defenses, but is going to get rid of the Snorlax, so that is great. So that is going to drop him down to 2 Pokemon as well. So getting down to the nitty gritty here. Not sure what he's going to want to come in with, and it is going to be the Gothitelle. Gonna frisk the Assault Vest once again. So not sure what I want to exactly do here. So with my defenses dropped, I don't really want to stay in, but I don't know, depending on what he goes for, if Weezing can really take attacks here. So this is kind of a clutch moment here. This is definitely a clutch moment. Alright, I'm gonna have to go for the switch, because with my defenses cut, I don't want to take an attack from this thing. So gonna switch into the Galarian Weezing. Gonna bring the Smoke. Hopefully he doesn't go for the Psychic move. Gonna take the Stealth Rock, and he is gonna Foul Play, so that is good to see. That is gonna do virtually nothing to me, as I do get that Black Sludge recovery. So gonna go ahead and Sludge Bomb this thing. Seems like the best thing to do. And I think I should outspeed this thing, so gonna get a hit off hopefully. So no, he's going to Dynamax though, so he is gonna bust out the Dynamax. So that does suck. So there is the Dynamaxed Gothitelle. So I'm going to nail this thing with a Sludge Bomb. That is going to do virtually nothing to this thing, but I do get the poison, so that's good. As he is going to max Mindstorm, which is bad. And that's very bad. That's going to actually just take me out outright there, so that is really bad. It is going to set the Psychic Terrain as well, which is also bad, so it's not looking good. So yeah, saving that Dynamax and busting it at the last second, definitely putting me in a bad spot. He is going to get some leftovers recovery and take some poison damage. So I do still have a hope here, because I do still have the Gallade, I do still have Seto Kaiba, I do still have my Dynamax in the back pocket. Gonna take that Stealth Rock damage. So gonna of course go for the Dynamax, and gonna go for the Max Phantasm on this thing. I don't know how much it's gonna do, since it's only coming off of Shadow Sneak, which is a relatively weak move, but he is poisoned, his defense is lowered. So we are going to find out if Gallade can pull it off. 2v1, the timer is actually coming close to running out as well here, so really coming down to the wire. So here is the Dynamax, and there is the Dynamax Gallade ready to go, hopefully. And of course I do outspeed him. Gonna hit him with the Max Phantasm. and that is only going to take him down to about half, unfortunately. It is going to drop his defense, though, which is nice. Going to hit me with the Max Darkness in return, and that is going to do basically nothing to me, which is good. That is going to cut my special defense, actually. So gonna regain some HP with the leftovers once again, and then take more poison damage. So so from that range, based on the first damage, I think another Max Phantasm should take this thing out from this range. Unfortunately, there's not much time left in this game, so hopefully we can hurry up here. And no, oh, here we go. So, going to go for the Max Guard to stall out. Well, that's classy. That is classy. So, going to stall out another turn of leftovers recovery and poison damage, and burn another turn of my Dynamax. That's actually the last turn for his Dynamax. So, other than wasting time, I don't know what the point of that was, but I guess maybe just to eat my Dynamax up. So, okay, so he's going to go for the switch too, actually. Go into the Machamp. So, I guess just really trying to eat my Dynamax away. So the Machamp will not survive the Max Phantasm, and that is going to knock him down to just one Pokemon. So, but that was actually the last turn for my Dynamax as well. So the Gothitelle coming back in, and that's going to be it for the Dynamax. And unfortunately, the Psychic Terrain is still up, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this is the last turn for the Psychic Terrain as time is running out. So I have to go for a Stone Edge and hope that it is enough to take this thing out. So Stone Edge coming in, and it is enough. Yes, with a critical hit at the last second on the Stone Edge, that is enough to take the Gothitelle down, and that is game at the last possible second. So we're going to get the win there, 1-0 versus Melzas, but that was an awesome game. Whew, that was nerve-wracking at the end, definitely. Thought I was going to be taken down. Thought the victory was going to be stolen from me there, but was able to come back at the end. So that was, they don't get much closer than that, folks. That was pretty awesome. I'm glad that I was able to pull it out. I was worried that it was not going to happen, but I am glad that it was able to happen. So thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.